Well, to begin the story, I was diagnosed with COPD approximately 18 months ago, and I really didn't know what COPD was. Went to National Jewish Hospital, explained a lot to me about how serious it was, and the fact that what shocked me, I need oxygen 24 hours, 7 days a week. And I was a smoker, and once that diagnosis was given to me, I quit immediately. But I had never really smoked heavy, but and apparently a lot of people smoke a lot more than I do, but you can still have this happen to you. And one of the transitions was, okay, what do we do for oxygen 24/7? And we talked to an oxygen company, and they have all the containers, the different sizes of oxygen tanks and cumbersome stuff. We heard about, and then we went on the internet, and we heard about Respironix.
So we bought a unit, and we found out how much better our lives are because we can go anywhere now. If we didn't have this, we would be home. We wouldn't be sitting right here. Because with the oxygen tank, you really can't move around. It's too bulky. It needs to be plugged in all the time. With tanks, okay, so you've got a tank that may last you 45 minutes, maybe 2 hours at the very most. So you're going to go and pull tanks around. So I know a few people that don't have this unit that really are at home all the time. So no matter whether you fly, this goes with us. In the car, this goes with us. The motorhome, this goes with us. It really has given us a lot of flexibility at moving around. We'll go to restaurants. In fact, we were at a restaurant last night for Cinco de Mayo, and it just goes with us and sits on the floor, and it gives us a nice indicator that when the battery is a new battery is needed, it lets us know. We plop another one in, and off we go. So it's just really changed our lives, and it's. I just hope that the word gets to all the people that are on oxygen, that this really is a viable alternative to their lifestyle, because you really don't need to change your lifestyle just because you're oxygen 24/7 or however long you need it. We used this for 5 months straight in California when we were down there. So it's a workhorse, and we have had no problems whatsoever. We buy additional batteries. We just bought an extra power cord. It runs off the cigarette lighter in the battery. It also plugs into the wall. Works in the motorhome off the panel. It's an incredible piece of equipment, and we're so glad we have it.
Yeah, and the Simply Go actually comes on a cart as well. Harry doesn't like to use the cart because it gives him a little bit more freedom to just kind of roam around and go where he wants to go with this.
Yeah, the beauty of it is this. We started out with a smaller, I don't know if it's Simply Go, but smaller unit, and it wasn't giving me enough oxygen continuous, so we traded up to this one. They allowed trade-ups, I guess you call it. And this one gives me a 2-liter flow continuous, or a 6 maximum puff capability. And of course, if you leave it on 3 puff or 2 puff, you save the battery life. And it comes with 2 batteries, and they each last maybe 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours. And we bought a 3rd battery. We've flown to Italy and some other places where it takes for that air trip 7 hours to get there. So we need at least 3 batteries, and it works beautiful. And it's lightweight in the sense that it's 11 pounds, and I can carry that easily with me. If you try to get more weight and more oxygen capability, it's not as movable, or it's not as usable as what this is. But everybody has to have make their own decision about what they need and what type of machine will fit there. But this one is certainly helps us with our mobility. The freedom and certainly our satisfaction.
Yep, don't let your requirement for oxygen 24/7 reduce your mobility. Get one of these.